Is Zendaya capable of playing a superhero? The Spider-Man writers appear to have wanted her character, Michelle Jones, MJ, to have superpowers. Stay tuned as we tell you what Marvel Studios have in plan. New Spider-Man version. When Marvel decided to reboot Spider-Man for their cinematic universe, many fans wondered how they would tell Peter Parker's story in a new way after Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's versions. They did so by inventing new characters, such as Peter's love interest, Michelle Jones or MJ, played by Zendaya. Many people were perplexed by Zendaya's role in the Homecoming trilogy at first because she was not canon. The creators clearly saw her as a new version of Mary Jane Watson, Peter's great love in the comics, in the subsequent films, and it now appears that they had plans for her to become a superhero on her own. While Peter's girlfriends having superpowers isn't exactly new, and he has dated villains as Black Cat, it's something we haven't seen on the big screen before. Zendaya and Tom Holland discussed the Spider-Man writer's idea to make MJ a superhero in the movies in a recent interview. Spider-Man No Way Home has finally arrived in theaters around the world, and it's clear that fans have been anticipating Spidey's next adventure. The film reintroduces Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon to deal with Peter Parker's identity crisis as a result of Mysterio's devastating video that was leaked online. In addition, the webhead must contend with the multiverse and previous franchise antagonists, such as Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. By the end of the film, Peter Parker has been handed a completely blank slate, paving the way for a truly classic Spider-Man adventure. In terms of his friends, MJ and Ned now live a life free of the wall crawler, and they are safe from the dangers that come with it. While they are no longer in Peter's life, the two will almost certainly have a future in the MCU. After all, No Way Home included a sly hobgoblin tease about where Ned Leeds might end up. Zendaya doesn't get any specific hints about what might happen next for her character. However, apparently, making her character a superhero was once considered. Zendaya as a superhero. Spider-Man No Way Home stars Tom Holland and Zendaya spoke with okay about their new film, Spider-Man No Way Home. During the interview, Zendaya was asked if she had ever tried to persuade Marvel and Sony producers to let MJ become a superhero in the MCU, to which she replied, "No, no, no." Holland added, "The filmmakers were trying for a while. Do you remember that?" After acknowledging those previous possibilities, the actress stated that she is actually really happy with MJ, and that she leaves the superheroing to Holland. Big win for Zendaya. It's unclear who the studio had in mind for Zendaya to play. When the subject of Jackpot came up in a recent interview, Holland suspiciously smirked at the MJ actress. Was that, at one point, her future? Jackpot's name was Sarah Arrett, and she was a superpowered person. She eventually decided against being a superhero, so she changed her name and looked to Alana Jobson, who went on to become a hero using mutant growth hormones. Unfortunately, Jobson died as a result of the drugs she used to try to save lives. Sony and Mark Guggenheim previously revealed that a superhero film was in development, but nothing new has been revealed since, except for fans incorrectly predicting that Jackpot was originally Mary Jane Watson. Neither of the two characters associated with the Jackpot name correspond to anything seen on the screen concerning MJ. There's a good chance that Marvel Studios and Sony discussed those ideas before the character was firmly established in the MCU as MJ Watson. Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman will appear in the upcoming animated film Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but she will be voiced by Issa Rae rather than Zendaya. Even if she's playing an original character, MJ doesn't transform into Spider-Woman in the comics. This is, of course, all in good fun, and most people would agree with Zendaya that being a superhero is more difficult than it appears. Speculation has been especially rife around Spider-Man No Way Home, and with the introduction of the multiverse in the MCU's Phase 4, it's easy to believe that anything is possible. Stars from previous iterations have already crossed over into the MCU, while Evan Peters' appearance as Pietro in WandaVision was ultimately a ruse. The return of actors like Fox and Molina in No Way Home open up all Marvel properties as fair game in the MCU. It wouldn't be surprising to see Zendaya as Spider-Woman in or out of the MCU, but until Sony and Marvel confirm their plans for Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6, fans can only speculate. Zendaya has responded to rumors that she will play Spider-Woman. The upcoming film, directed by John Watts, will center on Spider-Man confronted with the multiverse, and Zendaya will reprise her role as MJ alongside Tom Holland as Peter Parker and Jacob Batalon as Ned Leeds for the third time. A large returning cast will join the trio, including Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, Jamie Foxx as Electro, and Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, to name a few, on Jimmy Kimmel Live. This week, Zendaya, Holland, Bat Allen, and Cumberbatch discuss their new film with Jimmy Kimmel. One boy asked Zendaya, "Are you mad you're not Spider-Woman?" during a scene in which children ask the cast questions. For her part, the actress assures the child that she is perfectly fine with being just MJ. Hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, show us some love by clicking on the like button below and sharing the video with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button to get updates on our new videos. That's all we had for today. Bye, see you next time in the upcoming video.